Back everyone, Scootsy16 here with another episode of the Elite Discord Tournament. It has been a quite the ride so far in this tournament finals as the Joyriders and the Thumpers are going back and forth in these first two games, tied one apiece. And we head to the Bengana Bowl where Bruce Wishwash, the captain, the ace, the best player in the entire tournament, the only S tier player, will be starting for the Thumpers against Elena Griffith, who has been nothing short of a disappointment for the Joyriders in her I believe two appearances so far in this tournament. But it will be a very interesting game because whoever wins this next matchup will have the advantage the rest of the way. We're already starting to see the Thumpers turn things around, but only barely, as they keep starting off really hot and fading down the stretch. The Joyriders just were unable to overcome the dominance of Montgomery Landry on the mound last time out. So we'll set the lineup for the Joyriders. We see a few locked-in players on the team. Nick Everdale still recovering. And then, unfortunately for the Joyriders, Elena Griffith will be tense for this matchup. So we'll see how long she's able to go. Al Khan was the only one who started in the last two matchups. The rest of the bullpen is very well rested. So we'll see what happens for the Joyriders. For the Thumpers, we'll see locked in Archie Sormore, the rest of the team currently sitting in neutral mojo. We'll see Bruce Wishwash on the mound, and we'll figure out if the Thumpers can get the win here at the Bengana Bowl. They haven't dominated at the Bengana Bowl, as they have lost a few games so far, so it'll be really interesting to see if they can find the way to win this one. Joyriders looking to try and find a way to fight back after losing that last matchup. It didn't feel like they were overwhelmed as they lost 4-2, but it was definitely a tough loss for them to take. Twosome Reed screaming out of the gate as he faces off against Bruce Wishwash. High pressure immediately, swinging at the first pitch, and it dribbles foul right at the plate. Reed locked in. So we'll get a good start here looking for a pitch low in the zone. He fouls that one off, and 1-2 count. Gets a low pitch, but pulls it foul. Bruce blows the 100-mile-an-hour fastball at him, and that'll go right past him for out number one. Swinging way late on that was Twosome on that strikeout. Finley Pickles comes up, 379 average so far. He'll take a ball inside. Bruce with that 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and boy, was Finley ready for it, but just a little too early. Pulls it foul. Predicts the pitch, but he pushes that one foul, down 1-2. Swings and fouls another one off. And then chases the changeup, or I'm sorry, the curveball in the dirt. Nasty pitch from Bruce Wishwash, and Finley was not ready for that. And he'll get 2 strikeouts to start off the day. He's locked in immediately. Kayla Carter will swing at the first pitch she sees and ground to Elizabeth Nelson at second base to end the inning. So clean start for Bruce. He's locked in. Here comes Archie Sormore, also locked in for the Thumpers. We'll see if he can get things started just as he has over these last few games. Elena Griffith going to be in trouble very quickly if she cannot get her mojo back. She'll get a grounder to third. That'll definitely help. Good start there against one of the tougher hitters to face off. Very hot Archie Sormore right now. Caleb Thompson not going to make things easier. And Elena Griffith apparently is an A-, which I wouldn't have pegged her for. She's facing off against Ace Exterminator Caleb Thompson here, batting .414. Takes a strike, so 1-2 count. K Collector activates for Elena. And he'll get a dribbler to second base. Luna Sandberg to first. There she is. Back to neutral mojo as Elena Griffith after 2 straight groundouts. And now Greg Dastardly will come up looking to see if he can get the best of Griffith, who just gets a swinging strike there. Little Hack activates at tier 3. Ball high and inside. And there's a pulled foul, so K Collector will activate here. So will Little Hack, 1-2 count, 2 outs, and a dribbler to third. Nick Everdale will scoop it, make the play, and it'll be a 1-2-3 inning for both sides. Elena Griffith gets her mojo back thankfully for the Joyriders, and now the Thumpers. We'll see if they can keep that Joyrider offense off the board. Bruce Wishwash is the one to do it. Both these players are locked in, the captains of each team respectively. Bruce for the Thumpers facing off against Oakley Reddier of the Joyriders, and he strikes out swinging there. I think that was the slider, and it was out of the zone, and just a really good performance so far for Bruce as he gets a strikeout against the captain, and now Genevieve Peichel will come up. Tier 2 off-speed hitter. We'll get a fastball, and she'll dribble it to short, or to third base, excuse me, and Caleb Thompson will throw it across the diamond for out number 2. Now here comes Talia, 375 average. She is locked in right now as the catcher, so there's a nice little boost to her arm. We'll see if she can keep that throughout the game today. Bruce gets the strike at 100 miles an hour. She almost bites on the fastball. She reads that one perfectly, literally phased through him. If anyone can clip that, just like freeze frame it right there, I think it went through his chest. Talia Erickson gets the first hit of this game, and it's a base hit right through the chest of Bruce Wishwash. All right, so Yeoman Casey comes in. He hasn't gotten any playing time in a long time, and he'll immediately get a base hit up the middle, and Archie Sormore will get to it quickly and toss it in to prevent the runner from advancing to third. But a nice start for Yeoman Casey. And now Nick Everdale will come up. Batting .400, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs. Rally Stopper is activated at Tier 2 for Bruce Wishwash. Not much speed on the base path. Swinging through the first pitch is a strike. Drops the slider in for strike 2. 0-2 count here. And we'll take a ball at the bottom of the zone for at 100 miles an hour. That one tails away. So 2-2, 2 outs, 2 on. Deuce is wild. Fouls another one off. Bruce gets out of the jam as he gets the 101 mile an hour fastball tailing up and in. Nick had no chance at that one, and he strikes out. Breaks his bat, heads back to the dugout to grab his glove, and the Joyriders showing a little bit of fortitude there as they are able to get 2 base hits back-to-back against Bruce, but nothing else comes of it. Mario Griffin sends one to right field, but he got underneath it, and it hangs up. There's Yeoman Casey catching that for out number 1. Squint Diligence batting .444 with 3 RBIs. I don't think he's hit anything other than a single. Strikes on that one, so 1-1 count. Elena gets a foul out, so she'll get K Collector to activate here. And will not chase the ball inside. 2-2 now, and blooped into left field shallow. Ranging in is Finley Pickles. Everyone dove for that. I don't know who caught it. Tusum Reed, the shortstop. Holy shit. Nice defensive play as they came to help their pitcher today. And what, I don't know how nobody got hurt there. Tusum will call this one immediately and catch that to end the inning. But what a miraculous outcome after that. Diving attempt from both Nick Everdale and Tusum Reed. Both actually were the ones that had gotten injured early in this tournament, both with diving attempts, injured themselves, and it's a miracle that no one got hurt there. But another 1-2-3 inning for Elena Griffith. Now Bruce Wishwash will come right back out onto the mound. He'll get a grounder to first base. Squint Diligence will toss it to Bruce. That'll be out number 1. And we'll turn to the top of the order. Here comes Tusum Reed, 0 for 1. Still locked in despite the strikeout last time up. Low pitch activated. Bruce reaching 102 on the gun. And a low pitch but pulled foul. 1-2 count here. Tusum trying to stay alive. We'll take a ball inside. 2-2 now. There's ball 3, so works the count full. Tusum will get a low pitch, but right at Elizabeth Nelson. Nice little backhand there from her, and she'll toss it to first for out number 2. All right, Finley Pickles comes up to the plate. He's tense now. Primarily right fielder, playing left field today, giving Caroline Gomez the day off. takes a strike and then pulls one foul just over the bag. Steals the sign, swings, and pops it up to shallow center field, and Archie Sormore will get that to end the inning. So Bruce still cruising. Excuse me, Bruce still cruising. Knox Horn will come up. Elena Griffith matching him pitch for pitch. And she'll gets ahead to start this one off, and ironically, she falls behind. 2-0 count here against Knox Horn, who will get the first base hit for the Thumpers offense. A liner into right field. Allow him to reach base after having a day off. He comes in and he gets the job done. And now Elizabeth Nelson, who again demoted down to that 8th spot in the lineup, despite being one of the more productive hitters in the lineup. Swing at the first pitch, pull it foul. Good speed over there at first base. Here's another foul ball. So now K Collector will activate, despite Mind Gamer active for Nelson. Griffith is the one falling or getting ahead in this battle between the two. Staying alive, Elizabeth Nelson with multiple fouls, and there she swings through that one. Nice pitch from Elena Griffith for strike 3. So that's out number 1. Navy Finley with tier 2 clutch activated in this high pressure situation. Look for an off-speed pitch here. Elena with 3 fastballs and 1 slider. That's all she's working with for off-speed pitches is the 1 slider. Gets a fastball there at the top of the zone, and 1-2 count, immediately goes into K Collector mode and gets a fastball at 100 miles an hour for strike 3. Navy Finley goes down, and we reach the top of the order for the first time through the order. Archie gets his second at bat. Grounded out to third, I believe, his first time up. Will take a strike followed by a pop foul, and now K Collector will activate. He will not chase out of the zone there in the bottom. This one lined into center field and down in front of Oakley Reddier. If he's locked in, maybe he makes an attempt at that one, but I also think he knows he's on an island out there in center field. And then Big Gonable has a huge space there in the outfield. So maybe not a good idea to risk it. But now runners on first and second for Caleb Thompson. And you know what he's capable of. Ace Exterminator activated. A dribbler to short. Twosome Reed over to first, and that'll get out of the inning. Elena Griffith bends but does not break. She allows 2 runners to reach, but she's able to get out of the inning cleanly. And we head to the top of the 4th. Still nothing ball game. You can tell both these teams are never going to give in. Bruce Wishwash still locked in after 40 pitches. Pops foul for Kayla Carter. Little hack activated. Gets a fastball, pushes it foul. Kind of inside-out swing there for her. 0-2 count, and she'll take a ball inside. Has to fight that pitch off. I think that was a two-seam fastball, which tailed right into the zone. And she protects the plate again, but that one was too low. Swings through strike 3. Bruce did not give her an off-speed pitch in that at-bat, if I'm not mistaken. It's all fastballs peppering the plate there. Oakley struck out last time, swings at this one, grounds to second. Nelson will get it to diligence for out number 2. Peichel 0 for 1. With high pressure, you'll see that locked-in mojo for Bruce help him out quite a bit. He's still above his attributes, and Peichel turns that pitch around, sends it right back up the middle. Bruce had no way to react to that as she barreled it up really well. And now she'll be standing on first for locked-in Talia Erickson, who singled her last time up, batting .412. Again, high pressure, so locked in looks even better for her. And a grounder up the middle. Navy Finley has to dive for that one. Peichel, not the quickest. And Navy Finley is injured. Navy Finley dove for that one. And looks like he's getting the Twosome Reed treatment now. We'll have to see what that injury was. I'm guessing a dislocated shoulder. We'll watch here in the corner. And a dislocated shoulder for Navy Finley. So I'd like to guess he'd probably be out for the rest of this ball game. And likely the rest of this tournament. Greg Dastardly coming up. 2-1 count. Swings through strike 2. K Collector activates for Elena Griffith after 40 pitches. It's a liner right to Twosome Reed. and catches that right at hip level. And that's going to be out number 1. Barreled the ball up really well, so Elena has to be careful so she doesn't make that mistake again. But she's starting to get tired here. She is still at neutral mojo. She has not been able to get up to locked in. And Greg Dastardly, is that who that was? Sends that to deep left center field. It's going to get into the stands above the... oh no, Mario Griffin sends it to the stands, 440. That's his first home run of the tournament, and beat the drums. The Thumpers are on the board. 1-0 ball game, and the Thumpers take the lead in Game 3 of the tournament finals. Elena Griffith will remain neutral, but again, getting tired. I had just said how hard that Greg Dastardly hit the ball right to the shortstop, and Mario Griffin must have saw that too and keyed up on that pitch. Elena Griffith will get the 1-2 count with K Collector. Takes a ball, he doesn't bite. Approaching the 50 pitch mark, Sign Stealer activates a ball in the dirt, makes it full, 1 out, and a liner right to Nick Everdale. He gets it on the hop, and he'll toss it to first gently for out number 2. Dainty Navarro's been tense, I think, for the last couple of games. 0 for 1 today. And Elena Griffith gives him a pitch. He serves into right field, right off the wall. Yeoman Casey with a nice play brings that right in to only hold the runner to a single. Dainty gets his mojo back, so he's back to neutral. And Knox Horn will come in 1 for 1 today with a single. 2 outs, runner on first with good speed, and Knox Horn sends it to deep center field. This one's got a chance. Is it going to get out of here? It does, right over the wall to dead center field. Knox Horn, he's done it before. He did it again. 440, right to dead center, and this ball game is opening up. Elena Griffith, who'd been pitching so well for most of this ball game, starting to get tired, showing signs of weakness, and she gave up 2 home runs in this inning, making it a 3-0 ball game in the bottom of the 4th with 2 outs left. She stays out there tense. Elizabeth Nelson capable of extending this lead, especially with Mind Gamer activated and Elena with no accuracy whatsoever. Pushes 1 foul. K Collector will activate. 55 pitches already for Elena, and a push. Oh man, just down the left field line or right field line. Just foul. 2-2 count. And Elizabeth Nelson will drop it right over the head of Kayla Carter, who leaps up for it. Got some air, but could not get high enough. And that's going to be a base hit to keep the line moving. Navy Finley, as you can see, completely in disarray. Fitness at 1. Wentz Drake has to come in to pinch hit for him. Elena gets pulled. Al Khan comes in. This is a wild decision as he's already at half stamina. He is locked in, but there is so many fresh arms in the bullpen that you could be using right now. It's not a good idea to overuse Al Khan. We've seen this backfire on so many teams in so many different ways throughout these tournaments and other series that we've seen play out in SMB. 2-2 count for Went Drake. Big Hack is not activated, and it will not be in the rest of this at-bat. He's batting .375. He'll work the count full. Runner will take off from first. And there's strike 3. I think they got a courtesy call there as Al Khan gets a gift from the ump. Ball tailed out of the zone, but they say it catches the corner, and that's going to end the inning. But Al Khan replaces Elena Griffith after she gives up 3 runs on 2 home runs. And when Drake will come in, will get replaced by Tristan Wu at short. Yeoman Casey will come up. Tier 2 contact versus righties. The Joyriders with a 3-run deficit here in the top of the 5th. They have their work cut out for them. Bruce Wishwash, God bless you, is locked in but did not get juiced. He did not get stimulated. So his day might be done. Yeoman Casey down the left field line. It does land fair. Knoxhorn will get to it quickly. Him being locked in helps him out a ton. And that's going to hold Casey to a single to lead off this inning. And Bruce Wishwash with max pressure. Nick Everdale is tense right now. He might be needing to get pulled. With that consistent trade, he'll take a while to get back into neutral mojo. Little Hack activates here. Takes strike 2. It'll stay activated for Nick against Bruce. Pops 1 foul. Not much speed over at first. Ball 1. Tails out of the zone. Popped foul, and it's going to get out of play behind the plate. Mario Griffin running after it. 1-2 count, and Nick will loft one off the end of the bat. It's going to go right to Tristan Wu at shortstop for out number 1. Runner stays at first. Luna Sandberg comes up over 1, 261 average, 1 solo shot earlier in this tournament. Bruce, pitch number 60 is a ball. He is getting tired now. You can see the signs of wear on him. It throws ball 2 there. Drops a strike in there on the curve. The locked-in mojo, the only thing keeping him alive right now. Gets a strike there, so 2-2 count with 1 out. Take ball 3 inside. Good eye from Luna. And she'll pop one foul. Is it going to stay in play for Finley? He comes running over, but I'm sorry, Dainty Navarro. He comes running over, but can't get to it in time. And this one's going to tail foul as well down the right field line, just out of play. Nice battle brewing for Britt Luna. She pulls one foul there. Luna Sandberg. Why do I keep saying Britt Luna? She'll strike out swinging for out number 2. Bruce had to battle for that one, but he wins the battle. And Twosome Reed will come up 0 for 2. Still locked in, however. And Bruce will get pulled for Guadalupe Austin. Guadalupe pitched in the last game, I believe. Oh, no, that was the first game of this series. Guadalupe seems to be fully recovered from her stamina for the most part. 0-2 count. Twosome strikes out on 3 pitches. Guadalupe just started sending him in there, peppering the plate, and Twosome could not come through for his team. So the best they could do is hold them to no runs here going into the top of the 6th with a 3-run deficit for the Joyriders. We'll see if Al Khan can do that against Archie Sormore. Archie is still locked in, so is Al. Al has to be careful here as he's getting tired. The manager just wants to keep him in. That's the only one he can trust, despite the rest of the bullpen being so solid. 2 of the pitchers in the Joyriders bullpen have not even made an appearance in this tournament, yet they're overworking Al Khan, who gives up a base hit to Archie Sormore. Caleb comes up, will have Ace Exterminator activated. Runner at first with great speed. Talia with great arm behind the plate. Runner takes off. Talia with a great throw, and that's going to get Archie Sormore trying to steal second base. He'll lose his mojo. We saw it coming from a mile away. If you watch the Outlaws, you know that's all they do. This one from Caleb is going to just foul down the right field line, and now he'll line right to Nick Everdale, who scoops and tosses for out number 2. Big turn of events there as Archie Sormore could not get that stolen base and get into scoring position. And now nobody on with 2 outs. And Greg Dastardly, nice play from Twosome Reed, will dive and toss a first in time. Out number 3. So they do hold the Thumpers quietly in the 5th. But now they have 3 outs to work with, down by 3. This was the same scenario they were in game 2. They were actually down 4-1, but they were still down by 3 runs. Finley is tense right now. Sign Stealer activated right out of the gate. He reads it, but fouls it off. Takes the ball high. Guadalupe throwing about 96 on the gun on the fastball. Gets Finley Pickles to pop up behind the plate, and Mario Griffin will catch that for out number 1. Kayla Carter was in this situation in the second game. She got one and delivered it into the center field out of the park in the game 2 at the Motor Yard. We'll see what she does here. She gears up for the fastball, but swings right through it. 1-1 count. Guadalupe gets her popping up, so no one able to make good contact against her. It's either a pop-up or a strikeout, and the 3 batters she's faced so far. And Oakley Ready are currently the last chance for the Joyriders in game 3. Max pressure. Guadalupe Austin will lose the accuracy, and Reddier capitalizes. Base hit up the middle will get the 2-out rally going for the Joyriders, and Genevieve Peichel will come up 1 for 2 with a single. Max pressure still. Guadalupe Austin, 10 pitches in. She's about 3/4 stamina. Gets a strike at the bottom of the zone on the fastball. There's a ball, just misses the bottom of the zone. Ooh, she pops her up. And that's going to be behind the plate, and that's how the game ends. Game 3 goes to the Thumpers. They take the lead, and they do not relinquish it as they took advantage of Elena Griffith in that 4th inning after pitching so well. She was not able to hold on, and the Thumpers offense capitalized. 5 hits for the Joyriders, no offense to speak of. The Thumpers 3 runs on 7 hits. Oh my goodness. You saw 2 hits from Casey. He should probably get some more playing time. Talia Erickson, Genevieve Peichel, and Oakley Reddy are each with a single, and that was it for the Joyriders offense. For the Thumpers, they got 2 hits from Archie Sormore. He also got caught stealing once. Mario Griffin with a home run. Knox Horn with a 2-run shot. That was the difference in this ball game. Pitching-wise, Elena did pitch well through 3 innings, but then she faded in that 4th inning, getting through 2 outs before she started giving up a couple of home runs there. Al Khan came in. There's no way he should show up in Game 4. I know you like him, but you used him here, and now he is gassed, but still pitching well, giving up 1 hit in 1 1/3 innings. Bruce Wishwash, that's why he's S tier. The guy shows up big in big situations. 4 2/3 innings, give up 4 hits, struck out 6, and that was it. He gets the win. Guadalupe Austin comes in for the save, 1 1/3, giving up 1 hit and 1 strikeout. So her ERA is starting to get back to somewhat normal, but still at 6.14. Knox gets the game-winning home run. That was the difference maker. Bruce Wishwash kept the offense at bay for the Joyriders, and Mario Griffin came through with the other offense for the Thumpers, and that was it. So we head to Game 4. A chance for the Thumpers to take the championship. This is the first time they've been in this situation. The Joyriders have to win the next 2. If they win this one, they go back to the Motor Yard with a chance for a Game 5 championship win at home. The Thumpers do not want to go back to the Motor Yard. They want to finish this one in front of their home crowd, but they'll have to do it with Hunter Hardapple on the mound. Dirth Hughes pitched so well against the Lockhorns in that last game against them. We'll see which version of him we will see in the next one. But, oh my goodness, who do you think is going to pull this off? You think the Thumpers can win in Game 4? You think the Joyriders will take it in 5? Or do you think the Thumpers will lose the next one and then win at the Motor Yard? Love to hear your thoughts down below, but let me know. Appreciate all of you for watching, following along with this series. I hope you're having a good time. I will talk to y'all later. Bye, everyone.